the best breakfast ever. My favorite. Okay, so I have 2 open-faced sandwiches. Well, it's really essentially 1 sandwich. It's just half open-faced, whatever. You get the point. Too early. Anyway, Thompson Light Multigrain English Muffin Toasted, 2 points. I have 1 avocado, that's a small size, that I smashed. I put onion, salt, onion, herb, and pepper on. I have 2 slices of Jones Canadian bacon. You can have 4 slices for 1 point. Actually, this ain't the Jones brand. This is Sam's Club brand. And then I have 2 slices on each half. Then I have 1 slice of sharp cheddar Velveeta cheese slice that I have broken in half and then folded in half. And I put that on each half underneath the egg. Then I have a medium-sized egg that I fried, and I put 1 on each half. And then I season my eggs with same thing, onion, salt, onion, herb, and pepper. And then I put a little bit of fresh pico de gallo right on top. So this is 4 points. Absolutely delicious. And yes, it's 2 points if you only have 1. I have my favorite reduced cup, and I have my ice in there. Then I'm going to add my favorite Premier Protein peanut butter cup. Sorry, I'm too close here. There we go. Peanut butter cup chocolate. I'm going to add that right on out in there. Woo! Then I like to add my Jones Skinny Syrup peanut butter cup. Too close again. There we go. And I like to do about 3 squirts, like so. And then I have this pitcher of coffee. It's actually Dunkin's chocolate turtle something. And I like to just brew a pot, regular normal pot of coffee. And then I put it in this pitcher and I put it in my refrigerator and let it get cold overnight. And then I just use it to top off my protein coffee each morning. So my breakfast total is 2 points for this beautiful cup of cold coffee. Sorry about my kids in the background. I'm trying to hurry here. And my breakfast open-faced sandwiches. So 4 points, 2 points. Yes. I'm not really hungry because I had a huge lunch, and the protein coffee keeps me full for a while, but I am thirsty. And this Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Major Melon Pink with the black cap is my absolute favorite. 0 points. So, this is what lunch was going to be today. And it is, get my watch going here, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3:14 to be exact when I'm filming this. And, you know, I think I'm just going to skip lunch and go straight to dinner because I don't really want to have dinner at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So, this right here is 2 points for me personally. And you get a point from the vegetables that's in it. So, technically it's only 1 point. But, so, this is 2 points. And I was going to cook this up. Then I was going to add a serving of this riced vegetable cauliflower medley. It's got the carrots and peas and stuff in it. And so I was going to have a serving of this with this Healthy Choice Simply chicken and vegetable stir fry for 2 points. And then I add about a tablespoon or 2 of this Asian dressing and marinade from Walden Farms. It is 0 calories, 0 points. And then I add just a tiny, tiny bit of my messy soy sauce bottle of the Walmart brand soy sauce. So, 2 points, lunch idea right here. I'm not actually going to have the lunch, but I figured I'd show you guys what I was originally planning for lunch today anyway. So, this was the original plan for lunch. But we're going to skip straight to dinner, and I'm going to start working on white chicken chili. Alright, friends, dinner time. And I am going to be making white chicken chili. I'm going to be doing the recipe on this can right here. It is absolutely delicious. It's 2 of these cans of the Bush's beans. undrained. You are going to take half of 1 can and you are going to smash them. That essentially just thickens up your white chicken chili. I take 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. And then for the chicken broth, I'm actually going to use this for it says a 10-ounce can, but I have a 14-ounce can, so I got this from Kroger's. I'm going to use this 14-ounce can instead of the 10-ounce that normally you find. And for the chicken broth, I'm just going to use this bouillon powder with a little bit of water. Recipe calls for about 2 cups, roughly 2 cups of chicken broth. So, and then 1 can of cream of chicken soup. I actually use the fat-free cream of chicken, so I'll be using this in my recipe. And then it says for 1 rotisserie chicken, but what I normally do is, see, boop, right there, 1 rotisserie chicken. But what I normally do is I take 1 pound of the ground chicken breast or turkey breast, the fat-free 0 point kind. So I'm going to brown this up and cook it all up. I'm going to chop up an onion. I'm going to chop up a green pepper, and I'm going to saute that in the pan with the meat. Don't tell my kids. I'm totally going to chop up the celery really small. I already kind of started slicing and I'm like, oh, I better film this. So I'm going to chop up the celery really small and sneak it in there. My kids don't like celery when they know it's in there, but when they don't know what's in there, they don't know. Don't hurt them. So I'm going to get celery in there, onion, and green bell pepper. I'm going to chop it all up nice and small, and I'm going to saute it with the meat and brown it up. And you can throw this in a slow cooker and do it that way, but I forgot to do that this morning, so we're going to do it just like this. And this is the recipe again. It's right on the can. That's what I'm using. In your pan, add 1.5 cans of Bush's white chili beans. Mash the remaining half can until the chili beans in the... I can't even talk. Good Lord. Mash half of a can of chili beans with a fork and add to the pot. Add remaining ingredients, bring to a boil, reduce heat, and simmer about 10 to 15 minutes. Hi, Bobby. This chili is so good, and it is 3 points per serving for me personally. Let's see. Does it say how much a serving size is?
What can?
6 to 8 servings. I'll look in my app and I'll tell you how much a serving size is for me. All right, I lied. I have some bell peppers I chopped up that I've been snacking on in the fridge. I'm going to dice this up and use this up instead of using the bell pepper that I just purchased. So I'm going to dice this up and use this one in my recipe instead. All right, I have the celery, onion, and bell peppers all diced up. I put a little tiny bit of cooking spray in the bottom of my pan. I'm going to add the 1 pound of raw ground chicken breast, and I'm going to cook it all up together.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too. Don't forget your onion salt. You guys already know I love this stuff, so don't forget your onion salt. Boo. And your pepper.
Ooh, smelly.
I almost forgot a couple of things. I would also like to add cumin to my chili, and I also like to add smoked paprika. These 2 seasonings give it wonderful flavor. Don't forget the garlic, either garlic minced fresh or garlic powder. I add garlic powder or fresh garlic at this point right here too. Now I got it in my big pot. I don't know why I didn't cook the meat and vegetables in my big pot in the first place, but now I'm going to add in all the rest of my ingredients. I did take half of the can out of that, and I smashed them like so. Now I'm just going to add all of our tomatoes And our fat-free cream of chicken. It's hard to do this one-handed. I have to use my scraper to clean out cans the rest of the way. Then I'm just going to take one of these cans. I'm going to fill it up with water. And then I'm going to... I went ahead and filled it up with water here. So, there's that. And then I just have about a tablespoon of my chicken bouillon powder. I'm just going to mix all of this up and get it to a boil. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. It's gonna be so yummy. And I like to use non-fat Greek plain yogurt in place of sour cream for topping. And I also like the tamed sliced jalapenos on top. And sometimes I'll do a little bit of chives. And then some whole wheat crackers, if I have crackers. I prefer the saltine square crackers over the Ritz, but my kids like the Ritz ones. So we do offer both at our dinner table. See if I can say it. So, a serving of the soup will be 3 points. The toppings I choose on mine is 0. If I have crackers, those are 2 points. So, dinner tonight is going to be 5 points. These are the crackers that I buy, and you can have 6 of them for 2 points for me personally. You can have a 1/4 cup for 0 points. The Walmart brand now is 1 point for a 1/4 cup because it has added sugars. Don't forget the jalapenos, the tamed jalapenos. Plain, non-fat Greek yogurt I use in place of sour cream. Yummy, yummy. My bowl's already looking delicious. And I like to do a little pinch of chives right on top. There we go. There's my 3-point bowl of white chicken chili. And I'm going to use 6 crackers for an additional 2 points. So dinner is going to be 5 points. There we go. There's dinner. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Snack time. I'm going to have one of these cheese sticks. You can have 1 stick for 2 points. They also make a cheddar reduced fat that is 2 points as well, for me personally. So I'm going to have one of those for 2 points. Then I'm going to have one of these turkey sausage sticks for 1 point. It's 1 point for me for 1 stick. And then Aldi's also sells these pretzel rods. And that is 1 point as well. So I'm going to have a 4-point snack. A pretzel, a cheese, and a meat stick. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Forgot to mention, I also carry around this 64-ounce jug iron flask with the straw lid. And I fill it probably about up to here with ice. And then I fill it up with water. I'm on my 2nd iron flask. So my 2nd 64-ounce iron flask. And before I go to bed, I'll finish this and start on a 3rd, usually. All right, I'm going to finish off my night with a sweet little treat. It is huge. It's actually the size, full size. It's the size of a full-size candy bar. They're pretty big. It's a protein bar. It is called Built Bar. If you've never heard of them, they are absolutely delicious. They have multiple different flavors. You can buy them at GNC or you can buy them online mainly at their website, builtbar.com. And my personal favorite is this coconut flavor. They do have a coconut almond, But the coconut almond's more points. This one, particular one, is 3 points. Now, if they ever get the white chocolate coconut back, that one's my favorite. But that was a limited time only flavor. Anyways, I'll leave my link for this below. And this will finish off my day at 22 points. So 22 out of my 28 points. And to that, I say good night. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you know, you know, but you know, the protein coffee, the profie. The coffee is life. 5 grams, 0 points for me. Up to 2 tablespoons, which I don't use, 0 points for me. The fat-free Ready With. Yum. 0 points. Yummy, yummy. Ooh. Yummy, yummy. I don't try to make it pretty most of the time because as soon as I do it, this is what I do. I'll mix it in anyway. So good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Don't mind my kids in the background. They're playing hide and go seek. But Mama needs coffee first. I know I always have my protein coffee profie every morning, but I'm just feeling like some tea. I'm feeling like some tea with some Splenda in it. Which one should I have? I have regular tea as well, but I'm thinking one of these sound good today. Breakfast time. I'm gonna make a sweet potato kind of hash type thing. I'm gonna use some Morningstar Farms veggie chorizo crumbles and some frozen kale, and I'll show you everything in a minute, but I'm gonna start off by these 2 very small, very sad, very dirty sweet potatoes. I'm going to wash these. I'm going to peel them. I'm going to slice them and dice them into cubes, very small size, and then I'll be right back. Next, time to dice. All right, I diced them all up, and it's about a centimeter cubes. They're pretty small, so I'm going to microwave this in a microwave safe dish for about 3 minutes, and I'm not trying to cook them all the way through. I'm essentially just trying to cook them a little bit to give them a head start so it doesn't take as long to brown them up in the pan. So I'm going to get that started, and I'll be right back with the rest. I got some sweet mini bell peppers and this very small sweet onion. I'm going to dice these up into smaller pieces and get that going next. Alright, I got my potatoes out of the microwave. It's probably about a cup, maybe like 3/4 of a cup of diced sweet potatoes. And I got my onion and my bell pepper, and one of my kids stole one of the mini bell peppers. So I have 3 mini bell peppers, 1 very small sweet onion, and about 3/4 cup of the sweet potatoes diced that I microwaved for 3 minutes. I'm going to use about 1/4 cup, which is 1 point for me personally, of this Morningstar Farms veggie chorizo crumbles. Now, if you don't like chorizo, you can use like 1 point worth of bacon or 1 point worth of turkey bacon or turkey sausage, or I know Butterball makes a really good 1 point turkey breakfast sausage. But me personally, I'm going to use this chorizo up because that's what I have in my freezer. I'm also going to use a handful of this chopped kale. It's frozen because I find you can use fresh if you have fresh though, but I find that when I buy fresh, I don't go through it as fast as I should. So I'm going to use this frozen chopped kale instead. All right, I got my pan all nice and hot here. I'm just going to add my bell peppers, my onions, and my sweet potatoes if I can get it all out full here. I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder. I'm not really going to measure this stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I'm going to say probably, if I had to guess, maybe like half a teaspoon. There we go. Chili powder. Onion powder. Cumin. garlic, and smoked paprika. Last but not least, I'm going to do a little bit of salt and pepper. Just kind of eyeball it to your personal preferences. So those are the seasonings I'm going to use. And then I'm just going to mix it up. Mix it, mix it, mix it. And once the potatoes are cooked, pretty much cooked through, and, oh, let me turn the light on. There we go. Now you can see it better. I'm sorry, guys. Once the potatoes are pretty well cooked to my liking, at that point, we can add the kale. I'm just going to mix this around, and I'm going to get a 1/4 cup of my chorizo crumbles, and I'm going to add my chorizo in right now as well. Alright, 1/4 cup of my chorizo crumbles going in. You know, one of the best parts I like about this veggie chorizo is you still get that chorizo flavor, but you don't get that huge amount of grease and fat. And it's a lot healthier for you. Alright, potatoes are soft enough to my liking. I'm going to add just a little bit more of the butter flavor cooking spray, just so nothing sticks. And I'm going to come in with my chopped kale. And again, I'm not measuring, I'm sorry. I'm just going to add maybe about a 1/2 cup. Maybe about a 1/3 cup. We'll see how it. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe about a 1/3 cup I think I used. Once we got our kale cooked through, we'll make some little wells, about 2 wells, like so. And then we're going to spray a little bit more, crack an egg, and we're going to fry 2 eggs up in there as well. And this is going to be enough to feed 2 people. Look at all the pretty colors. It's going to have that sweet and spicy. It's going to be delicious. Since this is going to feed 2 people, I'm actually going to use another 1/4 cup of the chorizo and cook it in with the rest of this. So essentially the whole pan is going to end up being 2 points. 1 point per serving. There we go. So 1/2 cup in total of the chorizo. So it's a serving this morning and a serving for tomorrow. Mix it, mix it, mix it. It's always great to meal prep, isn't it? Then you can have a dish ready and not even have to worry about it or think about it, especially in the morning. And today is Sunday when I'm filming this, so Monday morning with kids in school and everything, definitely a good idea to have things meal prepped. There we go. I think we got some our liking. I'm going to crack some eggs, make a couple of wells, crack some eggs, and we're going to call it good. Alright, got my 2 wells. Let's see if I can crack an egg one-handed. I don't know, guys. Oh, I can! It's been a hot minute since I've done that. And I'm going to season my eggs with my favorite seasoning to season my eggs with. The onion powder, or not onion powder, onion salt, onion herb, and pepper. There we go. You gotta have the onion salt on the eggs and the onion herb. I don't know why, it just makes it taste so much better. I have to hide my coffee from my kids. My kids keep trying to come in and sneak some of my protein coffee. Yes, I am going to pop the yolk. Alright, I'm going to put the lid on this and let it cook until my eggs are done on medium heat. I decided to scramble the eggs in it. Instead of making little wells and frying them, I changed my mind. Since we're doing like a breakfast skillet scramble hash thing anyway, why not mix it all in? Enjoy all the flavor. Look at those beautiful colors. The steam's too close. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna plate this up. And this is breakfast. Yummy, yummy. And I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese right on top for 0 points. Yummy, yummy. And with the fat-free cheese, fat-free cheese, if you spray a little tiny bit of the spray on top, of the cooking spray right on top, it'll help all of that melt and be yummy. So here we go, friends. This is my 1 point breakfast. Sweet potato, chorizo, kale, bell peppers, onions. So my sweet potato skillet. Alright, lunchtime. I got about a cup of very frozen broccoli. And I found this in my freezer. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to warm this up. I'm going to cook up this broccoli, and I'm going to add probably 1 or 2 of these blackened chicken strips. And when I get all of that cooked, I'm going to add probably about 1/4 cup of fat-free cottage cheese and melt the cottage cheese, and it turns into like a cream sauce. And then I'm going to add this garlic and herb seasoning to it, and just a little bit of the nutritional yeast. I like the flavor it gives. And then just a tiny bit, probably about a teaspoon of this reduced fat Parmesan style grated topping from Meijer's. And this is 0 points for a teaspoon. I cooked my broccoli, and I did 2 Tyson blackened chicken strips. And I'm just going to add a 1/4 cup of fat-free cottage cheese. I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan and a little bit of the nutritional yeast. Gives it that nutty, cheesy flavor. And then garlic herb. I'm not adding any salt because I'm adding this mixture in with the healthy choice TV dinner frozen meal thing, and it already's got a lot of sodium in it, so I'm going to try and steer away from the salt, and I'm just going to add these seasonings along with a little bit of pepper. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to microwave it for about 2-3 minutes, just until the cottage cheese melts a little bit and turns into a cream sauce. And then I'm going to add this in with my healthy choice simply grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, and make one gigantic thing of broccoli Alfredo. I got it all mixed up. Now I'm just going to microwave it to melt it all into a cream sauce. Yummy, yummy. Just going to mix it in with the cream sauce. While my other is microwaving, I'm going to mix it with. There we go. Here is my 1 point lunch. My grilled chicken broccoli Alfredo. And I actually earn a point by all the broccoli I added. So although it is 1 point, I earn a point. So technically it's 0. And you can microwave it a little bit more, and the rest of these chunks of cottage cheese will melt, or you can just let it sit and all the steam coming off of this will finish melting it either way. But there we go. There's my 1 point lunch that I earn a point for as well. So technically it's 0. All right, dinner time. My older children really wanted some buffalo wings. So I picked up a bag of frozen buffalo wings from Aldi's. I scanned them, and you can have 3 ounces of the edible portion of the wing for 4 points, for me personally. So 140 calories and 4 points for about 3 to 4 wings. So that's what I'm going to have. And I picked up a bag of the Brussels sprouts that you just steam in the microwave. And I'm going to enjoy about 4 of the buffalo wings with Brussels sprouts and some ranch. So that's going to be my dinner tonight. The children would like to have these with their buffalo wings. So I'm warming these up for them as well. I got these from Aldi's as well. And they scan at 7 points. Find the nutritional thing. There we go. They scan at 7 points for 1 breadstick, if that was something you're interested in. I'm not going to eat it, but my kids wanted them. So this is what I'm making the kids and myself. I'm going to have wings and Brussels sprouts with ranch. There we go. Buffalo chicken wings. And I decided instead of Brussels sprouts, I'm doing a little over a cup of this salad kit I got on sale at Kroger. It's Simple Truth plant-based ranch chopped salad kit, and it is 5 points for this salad. So there we go. I have half of the salad kit. So there we go. 5 points for the salad and 4 points for the wings. So that's tonight's dinner. 9 points. I don't know how they taste just yet because I haven't tried them yet, but I found these at Kroger's, and they are 2 points each for me personally. I thought this would be really great for some 0-point marinara and some bell peppers, and have some peppers and sausage. 1 link, 84 grams, 150 calories. This whole package is 12 ounces. There's 4 links, so each link is 3 ounces roughly. But for Italian chicken sausage, I thought that's a pretty good deal. 2 points. Look what I found at Kroger's. Turkey Hill vanilla bean ice cream. Fat-free, no sugar added ice cream. And I'm totally gonna have me a root beer float. Until I just bought it. It's melted. I gotta get it in the freezer. First, root beer float. Yes! I got the cheap Kroger Big K zero sugar caffeine free root beer because, well, it was only 70 cents. So why not save some money when you gotta pay way extra for all the name brand healthier stuff? So here we go. Ah, my son just scared my other son. You can have a half a cup of this ice cream for 2 points. Yummy, yummy. So delicious. Big 20-ounce styrofoam cup with half a cup of vanilla bean Turkey Hill fat-free, no sugar added ice cream. My 2-point dessert. My root beer float. I'm going to enjoy this. Stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't